Another bike ride, Mike. Another day, innit?
Is it?
Where are we?
Warley.
We're in Warley.
Yeah.
And where are we going today?
I'm not quite sure. Where are we going?
Fleetwood.
Oh, Fleetwood, yeah.
We're thinking of going to Fleetwood today. We spoke about this last night on the phone.
Yeah, I've slept since.
So we're going to get on the B6246. When we drive to Warley, we're straight onto these great cycling lanes. That's it. Well, we managed about 10 metres and Mike said that my sock pattern's not straight. So I've got to get the sock pattern right. So apparently that's got to be straight. It was more like that. So is it like... Is that right now? Is that right?
Well, I can't turn round. Yeah, it's not bad that.
Is it right?
Not quite.
Hey?
Not quite. At the bottom. On your right.
Yeah?
On the bottom.
Yeah, this.
Where your shoe is.
Yeah?
You need to move it to your right.
Well, piss off.
Hello and welcome back to another bike ride, people. And this one was filmed when it was nice and warm in the summer of August 2022, where I went out with a cycling buddy, Mike. And if we look at the map in more detail, you can see the route we took highlighted in green. Well, we started from the small town of Warley, which isn't too far from Clitheroe, and then we made our way along some lovely cycling lanes, passing through Hurst Green, onto Longridge, Chipping, and then into the hills above Gartstang. And as we started to make our descent towards the coast, we passed through loads of lovely places, with St Michael's on Wyre standing out. And by this stage we were getting close to our destination, which was Fleetwood, where we'd cycled 45 miles at this point. And it was time for some well-earned lunch at the Ferry Cafe. But anyway, with the socks sorted out, it was time to start cycling down the B6246, which is Mitton Road.
Didn't you cycle down here yesterday, Mike?
No.
You did? You came out here, didn't you? Went round the trough.
Oh yeah, I did, yeah. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, I slept, didn't I? Forgot what I did yesterday.
Flipping heck.
Yeah, come out here, Jazz.
Yeah.
And the great thing about starting a ride at Warley is that no sooner have you got on the bike and you're on these fantastic lanes, and here we are just passing by the Aspinall Arms with Millie's Cafe at Hurst Green next, and that's a classic cycling stop in these parts.
Well, 10 miles in now. We're on that little climb on the approach to Longridge. How are your legs, Mike?
Bit heavier.
Right. We're now on that brilliant little road that takes you towards Chipping. Love it round here.
And if you notice here, I'm trying to communicate with Mike,
Alright.
which means get on the front, pal.
Yeah.
Got Mike on the front. Plenty of arm wiggling going on, eh? You know what I mean? Wiggle the whole arm, get him on the front.
Then I'll come through and do my bit on the front. It's always good to share the workload.
15 miles in, and this is Chipping. And we're approaching the Cobble Corner Cafe. And that's another place where we stop for a bite to eat.
And there is the Cobble Corner, and that's a great cafe to stop at if you're heading out into the Trough of Bowland.
It's a great place to come, Chipping. It's really popular. Lots of cyclists out today. We're going to try and head...
You were right. No. Not yet.
Not yet. And we're going to try and head out towards Gartstang from Chipping next. Well, I wasn't expecting that climb out of Chipping. We're on Collins Hill Lane.
But what goes up must come down.
Can't beat taking a good corner. One of them, Mike?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
You reckon it'd get you to Mallorca for a cycling holiday?
Not with me driving it, wouldn't, no.
You wouldn't be driving it, or would you?
No.
You're not pilot it?
No, I can't even ride a bike, can I?
So we've just cycled up quite a narrow lane there called Rig Lane. We're at Beaconfell Country Park and we're plotting a route towards Gartstang. Nice and peaceful up here, eh, Mike?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
The mosses at Beacon Fell. What a fantastic view. We can see Blackpool Tower. This is the really flat Lancashire plain here.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's lovely.
Now I just love cycling up here. The scenery is fantastic, you're in the middle of a forest, it's beautiful, and we spotted a cafe for a future ride.
Hey, there's a cafe there.
Yeah, there's the river. Look at that. Some good bedrock there, Dad.
Oh yeah. Wow, this ride's getting really good. We're on Brock Mill Lane near Brock Valley picnic site with a climb. I'm in the wrong gear. So I don't know if you can see on there, there's the hairpin bend we're going to go around on the Garmin.
Where's the 1 in 5?
This will be it now.
Not 1 in 5, is it?
Might be, yeah. So we just cycled along Gonda Lane. Really nice, a bit rough in places, but it was quiet enough. We've now met up with Butt Hill Lane. Bleasdale to the right, Gartstang to the left.
It's round here, do you?
Yeah, it's proper Lancashire, that's what it is.
Oh yeah.
Rural Lancashire at its best.
And so we made our way along this descent. It wasn't super steep, but it felt really quick. It's a great feeling to have the warm air hitting you in the face, you can hear your tyres on the tarmac, the carbon wheels are making a lovely sound, and you've got the green foliage all around. And for me, this is a big part of the sensory kick, what cycling can offer you.
Wow, this is a great road, this. Really nice road. So we need to plot a route now to St Michael's on the Wyre. Left, left. We're on the 586, eh, Mike?
Yeah.
It's bloody hard work in that wind, isn't
And
it?
you can see here now, we're on the A586, and there's our sign, the Thornton in Cleveland and Fleetwood on the A585.
We're just at that petrol station where you've got the 585 Blackpool, 586 Fleetwood. Mike just needs a little chocky bar to get him there. Done about 37 miles. It's not far to go, but you've got to keep the body fueled, haven't you? Will that be putting you off your black pudding at the cafe?
And with Fleetwood being 4 miles away, we had a blast down these long straight roads.
Got the signs for the outskirts of Fleetwood town centre.
Ferry Cafe.
Yep.
But before lunch, we wanted to have a look at the sea.
Well, what a view. So we've pretty much cycled the whole of this coast now.
Silverdale on almost. Yeah.
What's over there? We've been there.
Thingy. That place.
Not End, innit?
No Benny.
I think Mike's getting mixed up with Knob End in Little Lever near Bolton. And me and Mike cycled to the Knot End Cafe in January 2022, which is just across the River Wyre.
We're going to have to go to the Ferry Cafe. You can't come to Fleetwood and not go there.
But the question was, did they do black pudding?
Black pudding.
Table for two.
Well, I've gone for the black pudding, Mike.
Lovely jubbly.
I'm going to murder that. Proper hungry, I'll tell you that. You've had chicken burger, haven't you, and ate it already?
Chicken burger?
Get some brown sauce on it, eh? Come on. Hey, tell you what, Mike, I've got 2 black puddings on here. Yeah? 2 black puddings.
Okay, 2 black puddings, yeah, we know.
You've missed out having that chicken burger. Notice you're not having a scone, Mike.
No. Change.
I mean, I've noticed your black puddings have been a bit funny recently, haven't you? You've been on or off them and they're not available. You're not into paella anymore either, are you?
Just mixing it up.
I'll let him eat his dinner.
And here's where we say, bring on the scones.
Time for the scone. It is what it is. It's not one of the best scones, but I'm not bothered. Well, that was cheap and cheerful. £8 for all that. I'm not going to complain. That'll fuel my body to get me home. Shall we head towards Blackpool, Mike?
No. Yeah, go on then.
We're just cycling down Marine Parade. Nice and flat. So we'll work a route inland shortly. Ultimately heading back towards Longridge.
And on the left there, we're just passing Norbreck Castle Hotel on the outskirts of Blackpool.
So this is where all the fun begins. Bispam, Blackpool Illumination. We're going to take a left down here now and head in towards Singleton. If you look on the map now, we've completed a loop all around Fleetwood and Bispam and Thornton and Cleveley's. Country lanes now around Singleton, looking for Great Eccleston. Lovely, lovely country lanes.
These lanes are absolutely fantastic. There's a sign for Thistleton. This is Thistleton Road, and we keep left here on the B5269, which eventually takes us towards Elswick. Super flat and super fast around here.
Definitely back into cycling heaven. We're doing 23 miles an hour, maybe 24. Much quicker this route back now with that wind helping.
And as a cyclist, the wind can always play a major factor in any ride. A good tailwind doesn't half help make you go that little bit quicker. And so here's Mike putting an extended turn on the front, keeping the pace going there. Some lovely sections here, left and right hand corners. And once it's safe, I'll come through gently, pass Mike on the outside, and then tuck straight back in. And give Mike a break. He can get on my back wheel and get a benefit from the draft. And so we continued on the B5269 and passed a group of 4 here, and we were on the pace.
Hey up, on your right. Thank you.
Go down, not too fast.
And that group were riding at a more leisurely pace, whereas ours seemed to pick up. We were going quicker and quicker.
Back into Longridge. We're on 75 miles, and that last section was brilliant. They really are good cycling lanes. You carry lots of pace. Right, well, we're on the outskirts of Ribchester now. Nice little downhill on the approach.
And so the final run-in took us from Longridge on towards Ribchester, and this is the B6245. It's Ribchester Road. You can have a right blast down here. And the speed we were carrying was around 30 miles per hour, and at times we peaked at 34 miles per hour, and that was a really safe overtaking manoeuvre by the car there, giving us lots of space. Just passing by the campsite, and I'm coming through again, taking a turn on the front. Me and Mike, again we're having a blast and really enjoying this section, and a quick glimpse at the computer there gives you an idea of the pace we were carrying.
Time for a gel bar, 80 miles in. Not far to go, but we've got to climb out of Dinkley Woods to get over. Oh yeah.
And just before the area I call Dinkley Woods, this is Salisbury Hall. It's a nice part of the world.
If you know this climb, it's a tough one. In between Ribchester and Lango. You've got a few miles in your legs, it is.
And so we quickly recovered, and then we made our way towards Whalley. We're actually on Whalley Road now, approaching this left-hander. It's a cracking left-hander this, as we go over the River Calder, and then that's basically it. That's the ride completed.
Well, we've made it back to Whalley. Cracking ride that.
And so there you have it. That was another absolutely fantastic ride me and Mike went on. Let's have a look at the ride and share some data with you. The distance was 85 miles or 137 kilometres with an elevation gain of 3,368 feet or 1,026 metres. The ride time was 5 hours and 11 minutes with an average speed of 16.6 miles per hour. And the 2023 season has started, so please stay tuned for future rides. I'm hoping to get out very soon and hit them fantastic lanes around the Pennines and the north of England. I'm a cyclist and I live in the Pennines.
That's not mint.
It's mint. I'm telling you.
It's a stinging nettle.
No, it's mint. It's not having it. It's mint. Definitely mint. I can smell it. Oh, it's mint.
It's another day. Where are we? In your own time.
Been at it 10 minutes and we've done 10 metres.
Let's go for a ride.
Let's go for a ride.
That's the one, yeah.
It's Sunday morning, isn't it? I'm still a bit dopey.